It's time for a ConCation. That's right. Let's plan out week 39 and 40 for you guys for your ConCation and where to go for the next 2 weeks. We're being affected by a hurricane in Florida. So if there is an event in Florida for the next 2 weeks, please check for updates on how the hurricane actually affected them. Here at Comic Book Advocates, we are taking off the next presumably 2 weeks, and we'll update everyone on our return through social media. Please follow us on Twitter at Comic Book Advocates. We will give you the updates to let you know when we return. All right, let's check out week 39 and 40 of the ComicCon Highway. So this is going to be October 1st through the 2nd, which will be this weekend. It's actually supposed to be week 39. We've been doing this very quickly over the last couple hours because of the approaching storm that's gotten worse and more intense, but this will be going on in Massachusetts on October 1st through the 2nd. And you're going to find all types of collectibles, including comics. I think we should just stop at comics because that's awesome. Check that out. And by the way, that was brought to us by ConventionScene.com. From the man himself over at Hero Shack, we get to know that on October 1st, there's going to be at Athol Town Hall a comic book fest this weekend at a public library. Brought to you by Hero Shack Press Presents. How cool is that? My next stops once we get back up and over. I don't know about the art walk. I'm going to tell everyone right now. The October art walk might be affected by the upcoming storm. Please, if you're listening to this in Florida, please be safe. Our thoughts are with you, and as we go through this together, I will be at the Sci-Fi Pop Fest November 5th. Outside of anything derailing that show with this storm that is going to leave an impact on Florida, hopefully a very little impact on Florida. And there is, of course, the extended forecast, which gives us the fact that appearing at New York Comic Con will be Rob Liefeld. How awesome is that? X-Force, New Mutants, G.I. Joe, if I remember correctly. He's going to be at 1B1, and he's going to be talking about Cable and X-Force and Deadpool. Check him out at New York Comic Con. I wish I was going. With the storm coming, I am glad I didn't sign up to do anything because I don't know where we're going to be, but I would have wanted to be there just to check out the panels from Comic Book School. I'm so disappointed, but check them out for me and get back to me and tell me how awesome they were. I plan to see everyone in 2023 and be back at Buddy's panels. It's been too long now, thanks to the pandemic and this hurricane. I will not be able to go. Someone had offered me a ticket, and I had to turn it down because of the hurricane. I didn't want to say yes and not be able to go. So please send me your pictures. Tell me about the panels. Also remember that our friend Chris Madd is going to be there. And for the forecast, we're asking you guys, what do you think should disqualify a show for us not covering them? So we don't want to cover shows that aren't supporting creators and the fandom itself. We're listening to the fans. We're hearing you. And we want to know, what kind of shows don't you want us to cover to make sure that we're not sending you to somewhere on a ConCation that you wouldn't enjoy. And here it is. Chris Madd is going to be in Artist Alley Level 1 at Hall 1B. And his table is I-16. So that's where you're going to be able to find my main man, Chris Madd. There's so many other creators going. I wish we had more time. We had to rush this out because of the storm, Ian. Before we sign off today, I want to send out my love and support to everyone in Florida and my positive vibes. Let's get through this together. Let's be respectful of each other, and let's all rise together. And we'll be talking about October when we come back. We don't have a lot to talk about right now, but New York Comic Con's the big event. It's here. Go enjoy New York Comic Con. And I think they're actually going to be doing streaming this year. I didn't have time to really look it up. I apologize for that, but this is our show. We are signing off for what could be 2 weeks. We will see you back here, hopefully, if everything goes well. If not sooner, our projected date to return will be for the 41st week. And our next tentative forecast will be on the 11th of October. Near Columbus Day. I believe that's Columbus Day weekend, to be honest with you. It should be. So New York Comic Con usually has a Columbus Day. So we hope to see you back as October has already started. And wish us luck in Florida. We're signing off.